Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc., the channel all about bringing as much nerdy content as possible. Today for you, we're in Dragon Village M, and it's that time we're doing our next installment of our progression series of the Tower of Tests. Alright, we're doing floor 110 today on these last four. On our next installment, I'll actually start including the fire one, as they will all be even at that point. So we'll actually have them all caught up, which will be great. Well, hopefully, that's the goal at least, is to get past this stage and to clear these guys and see how we do it. Let's get into this. As always, if you're new to the channel, please like the video and subscribe. If you like Dragon Village M, this is the channel for you. I cover as much of this content as I possibly can for this game. And if you find this video helpful, like the video. It helps me out a ton, as well as subscribe, because we're almost to that 1,000 mark, and that'll be super helpful if you guys can help me get there. Alright, so yeah, let's jump in here. We're gonna do the water tower first. Look at that. Ooh, 20 level 5 enhancements. That'll be some good stuff to get. As far as the team is concerned, it hasn't failed me yet. Okay, however, I'm hesitant. Okay, I'm just not too sure about it. Particularly, I'm not too sure about this water cat's gone. I mean, I like the leadership buff. The 28% attack buff is pretty nice. However, we're running no supports and 3 DPS. Just seems a little much. Granted, Volt, we're not using his drag skill at all. We're just using him for his passive, which is just attack everything, which is pretty nice. And then the minigun off of the Jet Dragon, and occasionally using the drag skill. So we'll see. We'll keep running with it for now until we're forced to make that switch and change it up. Alright? Alright, so let's get into this. So starting off, same strategy as always. Make sure we turn off auto battle. There we go. And I like to usually set, however, I hate these guys here, the fire skulls. They shoot out those flamethrowers out front, and it just melts anything that looks, that they look at. So I know that they're at element disadvantage, but even still, I would just like to get them out of there. So now that we're just gonna build up our mana, reset that cooldown there. It's almost reset already. All right, and then hopefully we're relying on our Volt here to kind of clear these guys up. Might be dropping a heal here. Let's go ahead and drop that heal. Oh yeah, nice big heal. That's the problem with Water Enix, is it only heals 2 targets. However, when you're using Trophius, it's kind of not really a big deal, because Trophius is probably taking most of the damage. So as long as you're getting that heal on Trophius, that's the important part. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and pop that. We're gonna drag this cat's gone. Try to get those hits out. Nice 1 mana cost. Let's go ahead and drop this drag skill here on our jet. And not really a big hit. Did clear the ads though. That's the pretty big important part. So far, haven't needed to drop any heals, and boom. Stage 110 cleared out. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Again, as long as the team works, I don't want to change it up yet. It's when it starts getting too hard and too complicated that's when I'll probably have to start really calculating and thinking about what I've got going on. So let's jump over here. Let's hit up the Earth next. Man, this is going to be some good stuff. So kind of same strategy here, sort of. Volt there to help clear out some ads. We got our healer. Instead of a tank, a dedicated tank, I'm running Ilon here, who's just going to buff up our attackers, and that's the whole point of bringing Ilon, really. If worse comes to worse, I can at least drop the drag skill to give a barrier. If we have to resort to that, I mean, we're probably already losing. So I like Hedgebat, because Hedgebat just nukes bosses with its drag skill. And then as well as, I mean, Kamui here just annihilates anything it just looks at. So yeah, as well as he's a great leader for an all-Earth team. Oh man, great leader. All right, let's go ahead. I want to drop this skill. I know it's ineffective. Okay, that didn't do too much there, but it should still get us past. Let's drop that heal. Yeah, I didn't think it'd bring that bill on all the way, but at least get it going. Yeah, those skulls, especially against an Earth team, when they get that advantage, oof. Alright, we're doing okay though. See if we can just walk through this one without having to interfere. I might have to drop another heal. Let's go ahead and drop that heal. Alright. Mainly I'm kind of jumping the gun and doing it early, but also I've got to wait for that cooldown to come all the way back around. So better to drop it a little bit early to get the cooldown going rather than later. Go ahead and drop that. Okay. That's the wrong skill. Huh. Let's get the right person here. Can we get all these guys? It doesn't look like it. I at least want to get the globbers, if nothing else. Oh, that was a big hit, too. Awesome. And wow, okay, that was even easier than the last one. So, no complaints. No complaints at all. Again, we still got a long ways to go. I think the new cap is 200 right now. So, we've got time. Alright, and then we'll jump back out here. Let's go to the light. I still don't know how I feel about my light team. It's kind of all over the place right now. So I've got, I don't think he's necessary anymore. He's buffing our DPS in the back, but I don't know if it's quite necessary. But then looking over at my options over here, I don't have a whole lot that I could put in there. So we're just kind of stuck with what we got. I mean, a light Trophius would be nice. I couldn't really complain there. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to have to stick with what we got. We got our single target DPS, as well as we got our mass AoE from our mini dragon here, who we will drop as soon as possible. I do want to aim this though. Alright. Oh, I missed the fire skull head. My goal was to drop the healers and kill all of these other guys. Alright, drop that heal. Venezia has a nice big heal at least, as well as whoever he heals, he gives them health steal, which is super great. Actually not a bad call leaving that healer there. Kind of worked out in our favor. Worked in our favor because we got all of our skills almost off the cooldown. Let's drop that mini again. And let's go ahead and drop this guy here to reduce the cost of our mini dragon, so it'll be ready. Alright, 1 mana cost heal here. This team kind of does all kinds of different things, so. Alright, we're going to slow it down, get our healer back up, ready to go. Awesome. So then we can jump in here, pop our tamer. Alright, and then drop the clown. And then drop our AoE, help clear some ads. Drop this guy to reduce our cooldowns. Oh yeah, we got that. No problem. Still don't know how I feel about Light Pharaoh, but I don't really have a better option. So I could drop Light Pharaoh for another healer if it comes down to it. I could put in Light Lady if I really needed 2 healers. That's a kind of an oddball strategy. It's not really something I'm in favor of. Not for this, at least. I actually use 2 healers for PvP, and it works nicely. It just makes things take a little longer. And in some of these stages where you're going to be fighting, 4 bosses at one time, it might not be the best idea. Alright, like here. We're running 2 healers, but we're running 3 DPS to counter it. As far as support goes, I don't really have a whole lot. I did just pull a Dark Cupid, which is pretty nice. Mummigon's not going to do us anything without element advantage. Wonder Dragon is kind of just a last ditch, sort of, maybe it'll work and help. It's not the best though. It's very much a Hail Mary kind of play. And yeah, the Dark Clown was just always such a letdown for me. I could run the Power Dragon, but the Power Dragon is not going to do me anything. I don't use its drag skill, so it's mainly there to take a bunch of hits, whereas I can just run a healer that does the same thing, as well as an emergency heal. Go figure. So yeah, we'll just run with what we got here. again, as long as it's working, I'm not going to complain too much. In the future, if I keep that other one, I might end up dropping. All right, we got to kill these. That's good. Man, I didn't take out a healer or a fire. One of the little guys. Oh man, already lost one healer. Let's go ahead and drop that. Man, you think he doesn't have any runes on him as fast as he's dying, and he scales off of defense, I think. So for him to go down that quick is just absolutely absurd and should not be happening. I probably need to take a look at him. There's no reason that he should go down that fast. Absolutely none. Alright, and we'll take out. We'll help him out. Try to kill a bunch of these top rows. Not even. Oh, goodness. Couldn't even get the heal off to save him. Alright, Dark Bonus. I need you to carry the weight of a true healer here. That last one was just pitiful. Alright, so we're going in here on the best shape. I think we'll still got it. This isn't a terribly hard fight. Drop that guy, of course. Drop hedge bat. Do some nice damage. And then I think we'll just ride it out. He's got no supports, so yep. Man. Alright, I don't know what happened with Dark Venezi though. That was odd. He just melted, like absolutely melted. All right, but so that's it. We have cleared all state 110 stages. It was not terribly hard. Again, though, we're still early on. We're still progressing. So we got a long ways to go and a long, hard climb. I don't expect it to start getting difficult until about maybe 140, 145. And then it'll probably start getting a little more difficult, especially when we start hitting above 150, because that's all the newest content, which is much harder. So, because they reduced the difficulty of all these levels a little bit, but they were super difficult whenever I was trying to play them last. So, hopefully this was helpful for you guys to get some ideas rolling of, you know, what kind of strategies work, what kind of strategies are kind of iffy, what strategies you should avoid, that sort of thing. If you did find it helpful, please like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton. And we're almost there. We're almost to 1,000. Almost. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.